are at the corner of Lakeview and Hawthorne Parkway here in Vernon Hills. We're with Village Engineer Dave Brown, Public Works Director Dave Brown. We're here to talk about a project that's kind of been in the works for a little bit here. It's some improvements to this intersection and then south across 60. Can you talk a little bit about this Lakeview project and where we're at?
Yeah, I think that's very accurate that this project has been in the works for a long time. This project actually was first started when Fairway Drive was being extended through the old Nike base. So that's when we started on that. It's always important to find grant money. So this was a approved project through the Council of Mayors with Lake County. So it's construction season for starting in April of this year. A couple of things that we want to make sure that the public is aware of. There is a concern in terms of the northern long-eared bat, and we want to make sure we're out in front of it so we don't cause disruptions to the bat. So one of the things that we're working on is ahead of the bid letting, which is in March, and the actual construction of the project in April, we want to get out in front of removing some of the trees. So you will see some activity out here of removing trees ahead of our open house. We are planning an open house at the Sullivan Center. Tentatively, it is scheduled for April 18th, I believe from 3 to 7, and again at the Sullivan Center on Aspen. So one of the things we are going to do immediately is start communicating that this project is coming. It will be a whole construction season. You can see that utility companies are out here now moving their utilities outside of the project limits. And also in terms of removing of the trees, we want to reach out to not just the public but the business owners, because some of the removals we've acquired land and easements from them. So we want to alert not just the people who are the owners of the company, but the people who work there too. So we want to get the word out, and thank you for helping with that.
Yeah. Well, and when we talk about the easements, because you did have to get quite a few easements, because really everything is going to be wider. As you said, this was started, this vision of this project was started when Fairway was extended. And once Fairway went in, all of a sudden traffic moved through town in an entirely different way. And so these improvements are meant to ease traffic going north and south, and also ease traffic on Town Line 60 because it tends to back up as people are trying to use this artery.
Yeah, as part of the orderly development of the village, one of the things that we certainly noticed was the amount of impact that the earlier subdivisions like Deer Path Drive takes quite a bit of traffic. So one of the things we thought was important as part of our planning is to have Fairway Drive extended. So that extended connecting 45 to 60, it has brought some of the traffic off of Deer Path and given people other routes. It is a very popular route, and now Buffalo Grove Road south of 45 is being extended. So some of the planning that happened at that point is very helpful. I would not want to see the amount of traffic if we didn't have Fairway Drive on our residential streets. So it is a very important project as far as Fairway extension. In terms of this project, Hawthorne Parkway and Hawthorne Parkway and Lakeview, the intersection we're at right now, this traffic signal is going to be modernized. Right now it's in a split phase. It's going to go back to a typical intersection that everyone is used to. Instead of having the east leg make their circulation patterns, then the west leg does it, and then the north-south works in tandem. What does that mean? More capacity for the project, more people moving through the intersection quicker, more capacity for storage also. So the widening project is really just north of Hawthorne going up towards Center. It extends all the way across 60 to Phillip Road. That area is being widened, and then from there from the police station to the post office, that's a resurfacing project. So most of the disruption is going to be in the northerly stretch, and we're trying to mitigate that. It's going to be done in two different phases. They'll work on the outside of the project limits, and then they'll remove the medians and work on the inside. Right now, we still need to bid the project out. We're in the process of doing that, so we don't even know who the contractor is. We will find that out in mid-March, and then we'll have a lot of meetings and scheduling and more communication.
Yeah, so everybody can watch to learn more. And the bottom line is this is something that will help. So we got to get through a little bit of pain, and then it'll be a great help to just keep things moving more quickly through this whole area. So that's always good. So watch for more information. Tentatively, there'll be a public meeting on the 18th of April, but we'll have more information like in the newsletter, online, and every place else. So thanks for taking the time, and we will keep our eyes out for what's going to be an improvement for the whole village and actually the whole area, because everybody is driving through here right now. So.
And we're absolutely looking forward to nicer weather than what we're having today.
That's
So.
for sure. Thanks very much.